So, hi everyone. My name is Mikeš, and I'm developer and CTO and fan of open source and like everything. So today I would like to share my experiences. It's like my first experience with CI before. Because I know it sometimes can be hard when you have no experiences and you are supposed to do something. And so few years ago, I didn't know basically anything about Docker and CI and maybe even Gitlab. So let's make quick research first. Oh shit. Yeah, quick research. So who knows that Gitlab exists at all? Please put your hands up. Who knows that Gitlab is there? Okay, good. Uh, who uses Gitlab? Cool, not bad. And who is using CI for some kind of automatization? Okay, so some of you didn't put your hand up, so maybe you will take something from my talk and the rest of you just listen and maybe there will be something for you. Oh, hell. So, this is how, in my eyes, the simplest GitLab CI pipeline looks like. These 3 lines will do something for you. In this case, it will just print, hello, PHP Prague, and yeah, now you have CI, GitLab CI pipeline. That's everything you need. Just 3 lines of code. It's cool, right? And here you will see a result of this job. This is job definition. We will get to it later. And you can see our test or script or whatever passed. We can see nice green check. And here is log of our job. And this is the desired message we wanted to see. And everything was cool and job succeeded. Yeah, that's it. So, was it simple? Or no? Cool. So, thank you for your attention. Okay, now let's continue. So, I will describe how it works in background, at least. Yeah, all you need is this one file in your root directory. It's called .gitlab ci and YAML. Yeah. So it's everything you need to make work your continuous integration on GitLab. Nothing else. So there is some kind of life cycle. What happens is you should choose your desired Docker image in which this job will run. And if we go back, you can see I don't have any Docker image here. So there is some. I think it depends on the Docker runner, GitLab runner settings, and I think it's Ruby image in default. So yeah, you don't need it, but it's what is happening in background. So you need to specify the Docker image. Then it will clone your repository. You can see it again here in the log. Here, it will clone our repo. Then if you have any artifacts, like you need to install Composer, and it will be needed the files that was created by previous job, and you need these files in next job. Artifacts will be passed. Then our script is run, and then if any artifacts are created by this job, then they will be uploaded. So that's life cycle of our job. Yeah. What is stage? Maybe could be good if I describe it. Usually there are 3 stages in GitLab. Is some common, yeah, build, test, and deploy. And if you have stages with same name, you can have multiple jobs in that stage. And these jobs are running in parallel. So it means they don't wait for each other. And if all jobs in one stage passes, then you can go to next stage. And if even single job fails, then you won't go to next stage. So if we wanted multi-stage pipeline, this is how our config can look like. I'm sure you were listening to talk about PHP stun today. And this is, for example, how our pipeline could look like with simple testing with PHP stun. It's 19 lines of code. Again, it's easy. Yeah, this is how much more complex pipeline can look like. So made of 5 stages, not only 3, as I mentioned: build, test, staging. Build, test, and deploy. So it is more complicated because we can deploy to stage server, to production, and then test performance outcomes. So this is just example how can some chart or graph of pipeline look like in GitLab. So I prepared demo for you to show you how easy it is. We will start with empty repository on GitLab. Yeah, this repository is empty. So, wow, I'm lost. We need to create file. Oh, Jesus, I'm missing something here. I'm not signed. Oh, thank you. Unexpected problems. Thank you. Yeah, we are here. It's okay. So we will create some file, test PHP, and all it will do will be returning some code or exit with non-standard. That is, I think it's 0. So basically how jobs or tests works is they check if return code of the program was 0 or non-0. So we created our test. Okay, we will create another file, and that will be, as you might know, GitLab CI. YAML. We need to name our job, so we call it test. We need to tell it php.php. And because of, I mentioned that base image or default image is in Ruby. Okay, let's test it. What can happen? Because I already know what will happen, but I will show you. Yeah, that's all we needed to do. Just create this magic file, and now we have pipeline running, waiting for the script to execute. Yeah. So we are waiting GitLab to pull this Ruby image. That can take a while, but I hope not so long. So how are you enjoying today? Everything good? Oh. Yeah. No. That was example from GitLab DevOps. It's something new, I would say. We can get it. The question is if I use it or if I would use it. Yeah, I would. Yeah, we can get to it later. Okay? Are you okay with it? So we can see our pipeline just failed because PHP command not found, as I knew, because we didn't specify the Docker image, and so Gitlab used the Ruby one. Yeah, so we can fix it very easily. Yeah, you never want to see this one red cross and failed. You never want to know that you failed. Okay, we go here and fix it. And we can fix it by telling Gitlab runner to use image, and we can use PHP 7.1. Now I'm sure we can fix it. We have running again. This one hopefully will be faster. Again, pulling Docker image. Yeah, okay, let's continue in the questions. Good point. So, no more questions. Okay. Yeah, and now the job failed, but not the script itself, but it's because we have written code non-zero. So let's fix it. Usually, how do you proceed like a developer? Is you want to debug, see what failed, then fix it, and desired result is the green check. Not here. Okay, our test PHP script. And internet connection is slow, right? Not me. Oh, come on. So any questions before we get our internet working? Yeah, we are moving to very nice point. It's in one of my screens in presentations. Yeah, we are moving right now from the hosted GitLab to self-hosted, but not because of it's slow or something like that, but because of the features it offers. Its Kubernetes clusters, and self-hosted it's like something completely magic and awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we get it running now, and job succeed. Yeah, so that's how it works. It's basically, as I mentioned, all you need, you can write your own tests. You can use PHP unit, you can use Netted Tester, or basically any your favorite testing framework. But all it does in background is it checks for return code if it returns 0 or not. That's the magic. Now we can improve it just a little and create multi-stage pipeline, and I will show you how does it run in parallel. Very quick one. So yeah, right now we had only one stage. Now we need to define stages if we are going to have more of them. So let's call it whatever and whatever 2. We tell this test to, okay, let's call it test. This one's our script should be run only in test stage, and for whatever stage we do a tell this stage whatever. Yeah, this should be enough to explain what's and show you. Let's try this. I can mention this is the standard YAML format, and there is some very nice feature. If you go here, I will just quickly show. Yeah, we can see now they are running in parallel. And this test is waiting for all of these jobs to success, and it will start no before all of these are completed. What I wanted to show you is there is this magic button, CI lint, and it will check format of your GitLab CI file, if it is correct or not. Yeah, syntax is correct. If you made some typo, for example, wrong indent, check. Yeah, incorrect. It will tell you which line and column, and try to help you fix that. Yeah, all of this passed, and now we are waiting for test. Yeah, so this is my demo for you to show you that really it's very easy and simple to start with the CI on GitLab, basically in minutes. So let's get back to our presentation. Yeah. I would like to compare GitHub and GitLab just a little, because for a lot of people, GitHub or GitLab or any Bitbucket, for example, are just storage of their Git repositories, but GitLab is much more. It's a combination of this CI platform. It can be, I don't know how to call it, but for example, those of you who are working with Docker, you must know Docker Hub, right? So GitLab offers its own registry for Docker images, and it makes working with CI and everything even easier. And there are so many features. So I wanted to compare that GitHub for me is a very good place for open source. And if I have some enterprise project and more people are working on it and don't want to share their code in public and need some more complex pipelines and whatever, so then for me GitLab is number one. We can talk about it later or discuss, but I would just like to point that GitLab has yeah, I don't know how to say it. Has ambitions to be number one in all-in-one platform for DevOps and development, and as I mentioned, not only storage for your Git repositories. Yeah, as Srigi mentioned and asked his question, nowadays GitLab is quite slow, and yeah, because you know, after Microsoft announced that their acquisition of GitHub, a lot of developers get their panic, and you can watch on Twitter moving to GitLab, and a lot of them are moving to GitLab for no reason, just because, you know, Microsoft is buying GitHub, and usually when Microsoft buys something, it didn't end really well. But for me, this panic is really not necessary, and it's just it was announced. Don't hurry with it. Wait what will emerge. So that's it. Thank you. And if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them.